Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam tasliman kathira. This is the independent activity sheet from the day 4 lesson, where we're looking at the different plural forms and reviewing plurals in general, but also our special rule, which is that if the plural is a non-human, then it's going to be treated like the singular feminine in terms of its adjectives, its demonstrative pronouns, its predicate, and so on. And so here's the activity sheet that we have, and I'm going to just work through it so you'll know the answers that you were supposed to get. So the first one we have is هذا المكتب مكسور, meaning this desk is broken. So we would change that to be هذه المكاتب. You're supposed to change these to the plural form. So مكتب becomes مكاتب. We change هذا to هذه, and مكسور to مكسورة. هذا المسجد جميل. So we would change this to هذه المساجد. And this form مفاعل مفاعل is ممنوع من الصرف. It doesn't take kasra and it doesn't take tanween under normal circumstances, but sometimes it can't. So the first one is these desks are broken, but here we have هذا مسجد جميل. So you saw I made that mistake to begin with. So we would say هذه مساجد جميلة. Jamilatun. Okay, so these are beautiful masjids. So the first one, these desks are broken, and here these are beautiful masjids, because masjid is not a bedel, it is the predicate because there's no alif lam on it. Okay, so I had to make that correction myself. هذه ساعة رخيصة. This is a cheap or inexpensive watch. So we would change that to هذه الساعات. Sorry, same mistake. هذه ساعات رخيصة. These are inexpensive watches or cheap watches. تلك طائرة كبيرة. So we would say تلك طيور كبيرة. Okay, let's get some of the space out of here, because you can see it's not lining up, but I believe that's because we have space in between them. So we'll just go to layout here. Yeah, good. Okay, هذا طالب جديد. So now be careful, they're tricking you here. So this would become هؤلاء طلاب جدد, because remember طالب is human, so we can use the plural form with that. So it's هؤلاء طلاب جدد. These are new students, not these students are new. The only way this would be these students are new is if it said هؤلاء الطلاب with alif lam, but here it doesn't have alif lam. So we say these are new students. Judud is an adjective. So it says here ذلك الرجل عالم كبير. Okay, so we would say أولئك الرجال sorry about that. أولئك الرجال. Okay, those men. Ulama are big scholars. Ulama'un kibarun. Ulama'un kibarun. Or ulama'u. I have to look at my mamnu min as-sarf chart. Under any circumstances, these or those men are great scholars or big scholars. So everything again has to be changed here. And the last one we have is هذا النهر كبير. That river is big, or this river is big. Not this is a big river, but this river is big because we have alif lam on the nahar. So هذه الأنهار, because it's non-human, هذه الأنهار كبيرة. Okay, كبيرة. So these rivers are big. Now here I'm going to cheat. I'm going to just make everything kabir. Kabir, I said that nice and Arabic. Okay, kabir. Okay, so we're just going to make everything kabir to make it easy. Kabir to make it easy on ourselves. So al-bab kabir. Wal-buyut kabira, because it's non-human plural. Sayarat kabira, non-human plural. Wal-fanadiq kabira. Wal-kumsan kabira. Wal-nujum kabira. Wal-qalamu kabir, because remember it's singular masculine, a singular masculine. Al-abwab kabira. Al-mindil kabir, because mindil is singular masculine. At-tulab kibar. Again, trick question, because tulab is human, or tulab are human, so it would take the regular plural form. Okay, but you could use whatever predicates you liked. I just used kabir to kind of keep it uniform. I couldn't put text boxes. Yeah, I couldn't put text boxes here, so we'll just do them orally. So here we have bab, and most of these words have come previously. Bab becomes abwab, bait becomes buyut, because the bait can also be a line of poetry. If you say abiyat, those are lines of poetry. If you say buyut, then we're talking about houses. Najm becomes nujum, and qalam becomes aqlam. So qalam and bab are on the same form. Bab, abwab, qalam, aqlam. And bait and najm are on the same form. Bait, buyut, najm, nujum. Himar, humur. Sarir, surur. Okay, so those are on the same form. Himar becomes humur. Yani ha, dhamma, mim, dhamma, ra. Surur, sin, dhamma, ra. Nahar becomes anhar, af'al, like aqlam. And sayyaratun becomes sayyarat. So we take away the ta marbuta and we change that with an alif and a ta. And with that, we've completed the worksheet. Again, just to kind of help you through to check your answers to make sure that what you got was correct. So I hope that was helpful. And again, this will be attached with the day 5 lesson for you to be able to review. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.